morning, good evening, my lovely little dolls. We're back with Criminally Yours because this is a train wreck, so we gotta keep going. We're on chapter 21. Okay. The elevator hums with polite tension as we ascend. Kronos hums along with, and I hate how much I enjoy listening to it as we ride. It's one of those silent models that doesn't show the floor number, no buttons, just biometric scanning and a screen playing silent commercials promoting heroes. All here to keep you from thinking about how much security is between you and the top floor. I can feel his weight beside me, but I refuse to look over. I focus on my phone for a moment, my fingers tapping absentmindedly against it. It's a nervous habit, but I can't seem to stop. He's quiet. He's never quiet. This can't possibly get more unhinged. I have a feeling you're going to be wrong, dear viewer. Nick, are you sure you're okay? He turns, and for a second I see the old version of him. This is about trust. I trust if you feel I can do better, then I can be. I don't care if everyone believes it if you don't. Everything I told you is true. I'm sure Olympus has something to see if they can be sure of my intentions. Polygraph, torture, whatever. I'm ready for anything, as long as I can prove to you that I mean what I say. I don't respond right away, keeping my voice steady. Professional. It's getting ever so claustrophobic in here. Nick, I want to believe you. I want to trust everything you say. The music is so low, I cannot hear it. There you go. We need the atmospheric music. I glance at him then, just for a second, long enough for him to make a move to take off his mask. Okay, I accidentally clicked. I swallow, forcing my heartbeat to slow. I don't want to feel anything right now. Nothing except the mission, the work, the objective. Yet his words pull me in, and I answer easily. You made me fall for you once, Nick. I'm sure you're capable of doing it again. I want him to try to sweep me off my feet, so much so that I forget the nightmare that has been the last few days. I want him to undo all the wrong he caused. We love this man so much, we're gonna find a way to keep him out of jail just so he can prove us wrong. Great. Make me forget about it all. Erase it with your words, drown it out with your kiss, heal it with your touch. There's a beat. A space where time bends a little between us. He's always been good at that, making time feel like it could stretch out indefinitely, or snap like a rubber band. I know time bending couldn't be his power. If it was, there'd be no way he let this reality exist. There's no way he wouldn't undo his stupid mistake.
Then, how do you want me to show it?
Oh. Options. Great. With touch, with words, with gifts, with time together, with actions. Okay, so far, if I remember correctly, we've been making all the bad decisions, or the most chaotic decisions, because why not have a dumb superhero? This person was already blind to begin with, why not make it worse? So, dear viewers, out of all of the options, which one would bring the most chaos? Because we're doing everything, we really are trying to keep our ex-villain boyfriend out of jail, just so he can be with us. And he's oddly okay with three, okay. Gifts help. He takes a hastened step, stopping just before me. Suddenly unsure of what to do. I don't move. Waiting. Wanting to see what he'll do. Sorry, that was an A. Before too long, his gloved palm reaches for my hand, intertwining his fingers with mine. Anything you want, it's yours. My dude is so drunk on love. Hell, once we get back, you can have my wallet. easily handed it over. Oh boy. Okay. I don't need all of that, but that's cool to know that he'll just hand us his wallet. Oh, the power we could abuse. If you'd rather have something sentimental, I do have a playlist I made for you. Really? He nods, enthusiastically. Before he can buy me the moon, he's disturbed by the abrupt stop and shudder of the elevator. The doors open with a ding soon after. Before I know it, he's got his mask back on as we both step out into the hallway, as if it never happened. At least it would feel that way had I not continued to think about what songs Nick picked out for me. What I'd give to be in my room listening to it right now. And just think, the playlist is probably the entire Shrek soundtrack. Listening to it repeatedly, whenever I wanted, for how long I wanted. I feel like the last time somebody made a playlist for me, and it was like the weirdest songs you could possibly find. I also put in a lot of songs that I hated, so it's like, you really trust when somebody says, hey, I made a playlist for you? The same as saying, hey, I made a mixtape for you, or I burned a CD for you. It's like, do you really trust it? What waits for us at the end of the hallway is much the same as the lobby. Only this time, my boss, or rather, our boss from the office, is the one to greet us. Richard? He smiles. So much for that PTO, huh? He asks, speaking much too loudly. What is he doing? How does he know it's me? I thought your mother told you that Olympus finds employment for their heroes? I shake my head, feeling especially dizzy. How dumb is our character to not put 2 and 2 together? I wondered how long it'd be until you knew. Never expected to meet you with Kronos, though.
Hey, Dick.
Now it's Richard's turn to look shell-shocked. Nick removes his mask, and we both, as Richard's eyes grow 3 times their original side. Still the worst protagonist? Yes, we are. At this point, we're the villain. We're so dense. We are the worst protagonist. We make everything worse for everyone else. Shit. He takes a step back. Are you serious?
No worries. I'm one of the good guys now.
Okay, I just realized his voice is so quiet. You can barely hear it. So I guess I might have to... If you guys can hear his voice, let me know, because if I have to dub over, I will. Richard clears his throat, looking doubtful and for a potential exit. His eyes find mine. They wanted me to tell you, Oracle, to meet in the conference room. As for you, Kronos, they're bringing someone to retrieve you for your polygraph. I cast a look at Nick before I follow Richard.
Don't worry, I'll pass. Everything we talked about, I meant every word of it.
Okay. Oh, I wanted that to be true. If I knew I could trust him for sure, then maybe we could move past this. I follow Richard down the hall and into the direction of the conference room. Relieved to get some distance from Kronos for a little bit, I have a feeling I won't have many more chances of that. I find myself in a room not long after, greeted by someone else I know. Mom? Don't worry, it's only for a minute. I was asked to deliver some sensitive information. That doesn't make me feel any better. I mentioned it as an option before, but Olympus has insisted this is the best course of action. A hero assistant, specifically someone to train Kronos, because you are not qualified. Training heroes is an entire profession. Of course, Kronos only agreed to go through this process if Oracle was involved, and you will be, but not completely alone. I know my mother, and Olympus well enough that there isn't any room for a discussion. Fine. Who is it? He'll be here soon. I have some paperwork to get to. We'll talk more. Is it Thesis? I have a feeling it's Thesis. Okay. I almost felt like a petulant child. I don't know if I'll ever get used to my mother having been involved in this and kept it secret. Why is everyone keeping secrets? They say it's for my benefit, then how come it never feels like it helps me? Okay, once again, another case of we're a bad protagonist. Nick isn't gonna be excited about this. Does this mean he'll react poorly? I realize one major error in my relationship with him is that I'm never sure what he'll do. Adding another party to this might just push him over the edge. Does he get to go back to being a villain? Because that sounds perfectly okay in my book. Somehow Oh. Thank you. Well, I wanted to see if I could trust him. Maybe this would help me figure that out. Who enters? I hardly acknowledge as he sifts through the desk for a moment, retrieving something. I then realize upon closer inspection, it's the guy from my vision. Is he an intern? He shuffles through my mother's desk. Is he my mom's assistant?
Oracle.
His voice doesn't really match what I'd expect either. I catch myself straightening. Yes? The man comes closer into view. Taller, now since he isn't far away or hunched over. He's also quite stern, not breaking eye contact. I have absolutely no clue what he's thinking or what his purpose is.
I'm Wesley. Olympus asked me to assist you.
He has the tattoo. That means he has to be Thesis. You can also see the, piercings on his eyebrow. You have heard of the hero Thesis. I nod slowly. That's me. Your Thesis? Yay, good. Somebody who's actually honest about who they are for once. I ask dumbly. He doesn't answer. His expression reading as if to say, isn't that what I just said? Sure, he said it. But what I remember Thesis was a larger-than-life figure. I couldn't imagine him with disheveled hair and wearing a sweater in mid-April. I wasn't expecting Thesis to reveal his identity so soon is all. If we're going to be working together, it might help if you can trust me. Seems you have trouble with that in the past. You're not wrong. Shall we be offended? I feel like our character should be offended in this. If the game follows horror tropes, don't go in the house, don't keep falling for the sketchy superhero guy. But falling for the sketchy superhero guy is fun. Time to be offended. Excuse me? Either the famous Oracle is naive or you've been protecting Kronos by pretending not to know his true identity. Thank you. Somebody finally mentioned that Oracle is naive and dumb. My head swirls. Fire in my chest. What is this guy's deal? Do you know what you're accusing me of? Can't you predict the future? That fuels the flame even more. You don't know a damn thing about me, and you definitely don't need to know anything about my love life. I never harbored Kronos. He lied to me. Should I not have genuine human feelings? Shame on me for not wanting to believe my boyfriend was actually a villain. Then again, we did have that special night with Kronos. Yeah, so, you know... Just saying, I am in the way. You know what? I'm gonna keep blocking. Oh, what did that say? Nope. Yeah, no, my head is spinning. I wasn't expecting to be in this position at all. I never wanted a partner, but I definitely don't want it to be this guy. Kinda committed to the bit now? Yes, we are. Relax, I'm not saying that, only that you should be more careful. You're lucky you didn't get hurt. I want to keep you safe, that's why I agreed to take this job in the first place. Has he been looking at us from afar, too? Don't tell me we have another stalker. His sincerity, or at least what appears to be consideration, helps me breathe a bit. Fine. It's nice to meet you. It's pretty unconvincing. Luckily, he seems to understand and doesn't call me out on it. I look forward to working with you, I say, resorting back to my office job etiquette and extending a hand in offerance. Sorry, I'm not one for handshakes. I retract my hand, embarrassed. Gosh, I don't know how to be around him at all. But it's good to meet the second generation of Oracle finally. My sister's been a huge fan ever since we were kids. My mother did bench and she knew you. Do you work for her? I tried to set me up with you. I wonder how he'd react to that. Poorly, I imagine. I think he might actually be into it. Now, I've only spoken to her a handful of times. She seems to be the deciding factor in choosing me to help you with Kronos, though. If I didn't get the chance, will you thank me for her? Sure. So, what's next? Well, it was advised that you also share your identity with me. I know you might not be comfortable, but your secret is safe with me. Is it? Right. So, just my name and face then? Pretty much. Okay. I bring my hands to my face, tentatively revealing it. It feels weird, like I'm stripping for him or something. Oddly intimate. I catch his gaze, almost forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. His eyes widen. They are a golden color, very pretty. Too bad you can hardly see them under those bangs. His eyes are gold? My name? I actually draw a blank on my own name. Marionette. He nods. His eyes now doing everything but meeting mine. Skillfully dodging them. Oh, his face is blushing. That's cool. Nice to meet you too. The room goes uncomfortably silent. The amount of people knowing about my identity seems to be increasing by the moment. Why does it have to make something as simple as having a conversation so difficult? Oh, I just see. Maybe I was spoiled by Nick's natural charm. He always manages to make every conversation effortless. Should we go? Wait. You don't have to sit in on his interrogation. I want to. He doesn't seem to like that idea very much. Too bad. Not up to him. He won't cooperate as well if I'm not there. What is he? Your dog? Okay, Kronos kinda is our dog. We command him very well. It's not that crazy of a comparison. He clicks his tongue after a moment, realizing I'm not going to give in. He surrenders altogether. Fine, we meet in room 6. That's where they're questioning him. I need to get into my suit. You go on ahead. I'll meet you there in a few. He turns away from me, stopping and looking over his shoulder. Also, it goes without saying, but I don't want Kronos knowing my identity. Don't go to room 6? Nah, we're gonna go in head first. He doesn't say it, but it's clear that he's insisting I don't let it slip. For my own good. It's nearly a threat. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me, Thesis.
And like I said before, yours is safe with me.
I'm caught off with the sudden voice acting. We were spoiled.
On my honor as hero.
Oh, so serious. Doesn't even wait for me to respond before he exits the room, the way he came. I stand for a moment, readying myself. Oh, that's the thing. I never really know with Kronos. Yeah, kinda weird, yeah. And now I have Thesis, who I also can't quite read or trust completely. Though it seems I'm left with no choice but to do so. Chapter 22. Interspersed game development budget. Probably. There's only one dev for this game. Chapter 43. Nope. I wish. Don't know how long this game is. I hope we're almost done the game. I hope we are so close. Oh, the hallway outside. Okay. Yeah, I know. The hallway outside interrogation room 6 hums with a low, persistent buzz of fluorescent lights and the distant thrum of security drones passing overhead. My steps echo through the space. My heart beats faster the closer I get, because I know who awaits me behind that door. I stop with my hand on the panel, just long enough to breathe. I'm not nervous, I tell myself I'm not, but my pulse disagrees. I press my thumb to the scanner, and the door hiss open. There he is, in all his golden retriever glory. Kronos lounges in the chair like he's waiting at the bar at the high-rise, not strapped into reinforcements interrogation rig. They unshackle him, but his body isn't what they need to be worried about. His true weapon is the way he works a room with nothing but a grin and a loaded silence.
Oracle.
He purrs, but I can't see it, but I know that grin when I hear it. Saying my hero name seems to be one of his favorite things to say with that voice filter.
I was starting to think they'd send someone boring.
I volunteered. I say evenly, stepping inside, to make sure you don't twist this into another performance. His eyes flicker with something, surprise, maybe even satisfaction.
So, you still care?
I ignore that, mostly. Funny how... Okay, that was the... Okay, nice to know I know what that button does. I ignore that, mostly. Funny how he always manages to twist my word to hear what he wants. The room is clean, cynical, sterile enough to make anyone sweat. But not Kronos. Yeah, that is quite the tattoo. Before I can respond, the door hisses again and Thesis answers. Okay, so you have the time symbol and the infinity symbol. What is with these guys? It's my first time seeing the hero in person. Even having seen him as Wesley before, I can hardly believe that they are one and the same. There's an air of unmistakable authority that radiates off him from the moment he enters. He's a wall of calm intensity. Tall, dark, handsome, with a jaw tight enough to crack teeth, and a gaze that flickers briefly, warmly, when it lands on me. Oracle, he says, addressing me with a subtle nod. His voice is smooth, deep, and practiced, but the way his shoulders square just a little when Kronos shifts in his seat doesn't go unnoticed. Kronos doesn't miss it either.
Oh.
Kronos drawls, gaze ping-ponging between us.
You know each other? I didn't think more than one hero worked in the city at a time.
Shut up, Kronos. Thesis says flatly. He doesn't sit, just crosses arms and stares like he's daring him to try something.
Please, we're among future colleagues. Call me Nick.
Kronos says, leaning back, arms open. I flinch at that. Just like that? Didn't think it was so easy. Thesis shoots me a look, equally annoyed and confused, almost asking me to keep Kronos under control, to reel in the leash. You know, short for Nicholas. I'm supposed to be honest, aren't I? That's my name. Do with it what you will. Sure, but to volunteer the information was very odd. Thesis continues to not entertain him. The polygraph team wheels in the equipment. They keep their head down, professional, and efficient. Kronos offers his arms without protest when they approach, but he watches me the whole time they strap in his wrist, fingers, temple. He's practically vibrating with anticipation. I think my guy might bondage a little too much. This lead tech clears his throat. Establishing baseline, please answers the following questions clearly and truthfully. The usual begins, at least from what I've seen on TV. Name, alias, place of origins. Then for the question I first anticipated, power classification. I have a flawless memory, can't forget a thing. I can remember everything in perfect detail. I watch the machine. I hear the lead tech say the words I wanted to hear. That's true. Still steady, no spike. Kronos breathes like this is a game he's played before and won. The real questions continue from that point on. Have you committed crimes against civilian in the past 5 years? Yes. No hesitation. Some planned, some improvised. Some planned, some improv. All brilliant. The polygraph holds. Flatline truth. Thesis shifts beside me, barely perceptible. You intend to continue engaging in criminal activity while operating under the Olympus. Kronos replies, slow and genuine. No, I intend to prove myself. If I play nice, I stay. If I impress enough people. He turns to me now, eyes gleaming. Maybe then I can get back to what really matters. The machine doesn't budge. He's not lying. My throat tightens. I do everything in my power to keep my posture neutral, detached. You think this is some kind of romantic redemption arc? Thesis' voice cuts sharp. You're not charming your way into the hero registry. This isn't about Oracle. I fear the worst. That calmness slipping into visceral anger in the blink of an eye. I've never seen Nick deal with someone so aggressive. Just something I didn't respect. Kronos tilts his head, amused. Could have fooled me with the way you've been staring at them, little obvious Thesis. On the job too. Pretty unprofessional if you ask me. Thesis shifts. Just slightly. I feel heat crawl up my neck. What's going on? Is he seeing things? Or we have another stalker. I cast a look at Kronos, asking him silently to get back to the topic at hand. Kronos looks at me, and for a second, the Bravo slips. Just enough for me to catch something. Belonging, regret, obsession, yes. But there's something else too. It's written all over him. Adult Titans. I'm taking this seriously. You know I'm not lying. He says softly now. The machine proves that. I didn't come here to burn it all down again. I came for a future. For you. The final questions are asked, each one more personal, more pointed. Intent, motivation, and loyalty. Kronos answered them all with the kind of honesty that's almost disarming. The machine proves it's true every time. Thesis glares at the monitor like he wants to break it, and I fear he will. The tech unclipped the sensors. Polygraph test complete. All responses verified to be truthful. Which means I'm in. Kronos says, rising to his feet like he'd just been crowned. Probationary hero. Isn't that right, Oracle? I nod once. Next step is field interrogation. Training. And you'll be training me? He asks hopefully. He's not going to like this. I'm not fond of crushing his spirits. I think of how best to break the news. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm not training you. I say, glancing at Thesis. He is. Kronos' expression shatters for just a second. Oh boy. We're gonna have a cat and a dog go at each other, and we're the one holding the leash. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Kidding you? Someone's playing a prank on me. You tried bombing a bridge like a week ago, then killed a man in cold blood. But sure, let's go ahead and sign his ass up. Why not make him mayor while we're at it? He continues to grumble under his breath for another moment. Kronos claps his hand, completely amused by every word, audible or otherwise, that leaves Thesis' mouth. It's good to know that I already have a fan. I'm honored. Thesis cracks in an ironic smirk. Oh, I'll train you, alright. Good luck surviving it, though. All the good that mouth of yours will do then. Kronos laughs sharply, surprised. Is that a promise? Did Oracle tell you I like it rough? Do you worse. I'm the whole package. Thesis smirks, breaks, a look of disgust taking its place. Make one wrong move. One, and I'll end your career before you get your stupid little cape issued. This is gonna be fun. We have to keep our boyfriend out of jail now, permanently, or, keep him from dying? Thesis exhales sharply, his fist clenching at his sides. This is a mistake. Kronos just laughs, low and smooth. He rises, stretching like a cat. I think it's fate. I walk out before either of them can say any more, but their eyes burn behind me. One with doubt, and the other with desire. Before you go, I pause, looking back. I'll be calling you to bring up Kronos for training, so don't make any plans for tomorrow morning. Do you need my number? I already have it. Olympus gave it to me. Right. Not gonna ask for mine? Don't need it.
Now don't be like that, Wesley.
My chest tightened. My eyes find Thesis baring his teeth.
What the hell did you just call me?
Your name.
How?
It's just us. No need to be all secretive.
See, they have to know each other some way. He takes off his mask. I watch his Thesis reaction, recognition.
I told you it was Nick.
You know each other? Thesis turns his gaze to the floor, annoyed, arm crossed over his chest. Don't tell me they're brothers. If they're brothers, I'm gonna be mad.
Hardly.
He was my personal trainer. I was when I thought you were just a citizen, not some lowlife. Harsh. It's not like we're friends. Hey now, I always thought you were a nice guy. A little strict, but helpful. I'm sure we can pick up where we left off. Great. They're not brothers. They're worse. Don't you have to train him, though, as a hero? He doesn't answer. He was already apprehensive to the idea, but now it seems as if he wants to just quit altogether. Not that we blame you. How did you know it was me? Your voice. Voices are more distinct than people think. When you first spoke, I thought, man, I've heard that voice somewhere. And I was right. Bullshit power. He says, practically spitting the words out. So, what? You're gonna blackmail me now? No, I couldn't care less about you or your career. I shoot Nick a look, shaking my head. He doesn't even cast a glance my way, never tearing his eyes off of Thesis. Wes. I know what I saw. Oh, don't know murder. She's off limits. My heart races. The last thing any of us need is a fight to break out right now. Hey, relax. I say, pushing Kronos back. Despite the fact he never moved, I step in between them in an attempt to de-escalate. Though Thesis never got the memo. Wipe that smile off your face, threatening me with my identity. That's where you crossed the line. Thesis sneer, lashing out. This is gonna go horror. So, one of them's going to jail, and I have a feeling it's going to be Nick. Like I give about your relationship. A wide smile stretches across Nick's face. A smile that doesn't quite reach his eyes. Given the fact that he currently looks like this, I'm kind of afraid. Then we have no problems, do we? Like hell we don't. Don't threaten me, I'm not scared of you. You think you're hot shit? I promise you're not. Kronos doesn't respond. Watching him. Goading him. Gonna hit me? Thesis stares him down for another moment. It feels like eternity. It can go one of two ways. One that could end very, very poorly. Never comes to fruition, thankfully. Wes seems to have thought better of it. His posture straightens. Challenging. Now kiss. Oh, that would be funny. Imagine, we body check both of them together and then we run out of the room. Oracle will go, let Kronos and Thesis work it out.
I'm the one thing standing between you and your hero certification. If you can beat me in a real fight, just fists, then I'll talk Olympus into letting just Oracle train you.
Oh boy, he can do that? Kronos' face lights up, considering that for a moment. Seems fair. So, all I have to do is beat you? West's eyes close and he chuckles. I'm curious about what his power is now.
That's all.
Better get some good rest then. You're gonna need it. He's oddly confident. Too confident. West is as still as a statue. Even after being shaken with anger, it seems he was more infuriated from being threatened than anything. We don't even know what power he has. If I was Kronos, I wouldn't go into this fight so lightly. But there's not a hint of worry on his face.
You better be more than just talk.
That's the last thing he says before turning on his heel and leaving. All that's left is uncertainty. Scold? We can scold him or laugh. Oh boy. Do we scold him like he's a golden retriever? Do we treat him like a dog he is implied to be? Or do we just laugh? Oh boy. Who think? I think maybe laugh might be a good idea. Even if it's just the nervous laugh. Yeah. I cover my face, laughing at the absurdity. Dick laughs too, but confusingly. What? You're crazy. Threatening someone that important over me? I've done crazier. I'd do crazier. I can only look at him. I just hope you didn't bite off more than you can chew. Of course not. Sure, the guy's strong, but I'm no slouch. You're being so protective over me. If he wants to look at me, he can.
Not without consequences.
What, you're going to kill him? I can't. Because he's too strong? He clicks his tongue. No, because I'm a hero now. But heroes can still fight people they don't like, right? I mean, you fought me at every chance you got. Nick has a new boyfriend? I hope. Oh, that's different. You were my enemy. You were causing trouble. He's my enemy and he's causing me trouble. I'm not budging on this. Besides, he wanted to fight me. 'Cause you threatened him. Game ends with Nick dumping us. Oh, I hope. He could have just listened to my warning. I do what I can to keep from swooning at this. They're fighting over me. This is him showing me he cares and I'm all for it. She's dumb. They're not fighting over you, child. I mean, Kronos is fighting for you. But I don't think West is fighting for you either. Whether it ends in Nick's victory or defeat, I'll be there. I'm sure he wouldn't have picked a fight he couldn't win. You look tired. You should get some rest. Where are you going? He sighs, looking away. I've got some training to do. Not so confident now, I see. It seems. I'm liking this new honest Nick, even at the cost of his own pride. Well, don't let me keep you. If anyone can keep me, it's you. Aw. I shove him away lightly. You're too much. He gives me a soft smile, nearly melting me onto the concrete floor below. Nick? He looks at me inquisitively. I don't know exactly how to say it. Your answers, they mean a lot. It's good to know that everything wasn't a lie. His brows frown, looking at me, trying to decipher how I'm feeling. I'm not all sure myself. I didn't mean for that to get all sappy, just I feel relieved, even if it's just a little. He cared for me. That wasn't a lie. Even Thesis couldn't deny Kronos has passed.
If you believe nothing else, please believe I love you.
It aches. So much so when he says it like that. I'm getting there. He placed a hand on my cheek, slowly and carefully. As if he's scared I'll attempt to bite his hand off if he does. But I don't. I look at him, unmoving, resisting the urge to lean into it.
I know it's too soon. I can wait. I plan to wait forever, if necessary.
What if this whole thing is just cosplay gone awry? It wouldn't surprise me. Nick, please.
Please, what?
Oh! One or two. Nick probably works in IT, wouldn't surprise me. Decisions. One, yeah. Kiss me. I tell him, unsure of what's to come, but knowing more than anything that I want this. I want us. I want what we used to be. I want what we can be. His breath hitch, but it doesn't let the opportunity pass him by. It's always take the terrible choice. Yes, we shall. My heart flips as he draws my mouth to his, soft and sweet. I read that wrong. His tenderness is unexpected. I figured he'd want to throw himself into my arms. His lips met mine with a reverence that floors me, like he's afraid I'll vanish if he pushes too hard. One hand comes to the small of my back, the other brushing against my cheek. I melt into him before I can stop myself, my fingers curling into the fabric of his jacket. The world narrows until it's just this. His mouth on mine, and the unspoken forgiveness in the space between our bodies. He deepens the kiss just slightly, like he's asking a question, and I answer by pulling him closer, pressing my heart into his and hoping he feels everything I can't say yet. This isn't the kind of kiss that sparks fireworks. It's the kind that buries past grievances and reinsures something better. When we finally part, he stays close, forehead resting against mine, both of us breathless and undone. It feels like coming home. My eyes are heavy as I peel them open. He looks sad, on the verge of tears. What's wrong?
Does this mean we're back together?
Oh, that was quiet. Does this mean we're back together? I know it's... Yeah, no. Barely a day. We're back together again. We broke up for a few hours. We got back together. We broke up again. And now we're back together. I nod slowly, kissing him once more to seal the deal. It does. He lets out a breath that must have caused him pain to hold in. We're gonna save chapter 23. Oh my goodness. How time flies. Okay, so terrible relationship speedrun. Yep. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's gonna be the end today, my lovely little dolls. Bit shorter than usual, but don't forget to tune in throughout the rest of the week. There will be streams. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned, but Thursday and Friday are back-to-back streams now. Game continues to be unsettling? Yeah. It's one of those games where you just have to know where it's going despite how uncomfortable and unsettling it makes you. Like, you just have to keep watching the train wreck. And the fact that we keep making all the possible worst decisions possible is making this 10 times better. Okay, so we knew it was gonna end badly, but how? Yep. This is a question of, we know where it is, but on a scale of 5 through 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. For those of you who get to see this later, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell in the corner, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. I want to know what everyone thinks. And until our next meeting, my lovely little dolls, bye-bye!